In order to program a computer, it helps to think like a computer. In this series of videos, we will try to see things through the computer's eyes. No, not like that. In this series, I will execute code using real-life objects in a way that shows how the computer itself executes code. We'll start using this simple code, available to you online. Today we'll be focusing on control flow. Control flow is a phrase that computer scientists use to describe the order in which statements are executed in the computer. Normally, the computer will execute statements from top of the file to the bottom. However, there are various ways to affect the order in which statements are executed. One of these ways is through function calls, which we will explore in this video. What I have done here is write the function names on the back of pads of Post-it notes. On the notes themselves are lines of code. I'll go through them and execute them according to how the computer would. Due to the statement on lines 13, we start with main. The first line in main is print hi. The computer proceeds to print hi to the screen. Then we go to the next line, which calls the function foo. We leave behind the execution of main, look for the function foo, and begin executing it from the first line. The first line prints foo to the screen. After printing, I go on to the next line. Oh, it turns out there's nothing left in the function. We return from the function and go back to the calling function main. We have completed the execution of foo and move on to the next line, which calls the function bar. Again, I leave main, look for the function bar in the stack, and go to the first line, which says to print bar to the screen. After printing bar, I move on, but find that there is nothing left to execute in the function. I then return from the function to the calling function. We have completed the call to bar and move on to the next line, which says to print by. After printing by, I move on only to find that there are no more lines left in the function. Execution of main is completed, and as there are no lines past line 14, execution overall is done.